Huskar? Ooh. Alright. It's a greedy draft from Ninjas in Pajamas. I don't know. PPD here on the Bat Rider. This, you know, how many times can you play sticky napalm just to get it removed with a Photic Shield? We've got Bat Rider level 2. I wonder what PPD is going to commit to. As Wisp getting low. Dubu on the run. And first blood there for Universe, who pops the Retaliate stacks and gets the kill. They've got 2 heroes. I thought maybe that was... I saw a wing. I was like, Bat Rider's here too? But he's going to try and come around maybe with an avalanche as well as a toss. And there's the avalanche. There's the toss under the tower. They'll bring Bat Rider over the life break. Can they get the kill? That would be huge. But a great disarm. Flame break's perfect from PPD. And they'll get the kill. That is very important for Ninjas in Pajamas to get that kill into the Huskar. And they don't get this tower. So not exactly time wasted, but not time used as well as it could have. Good avoiding, or good avoidance of the stomp. Zephyr. He ends up dead. PPD. Ooh, Stampede. They're going to continue for more. If they can get the kill here onto the Gyrocopter, that would be great. The Avalanche comes in as well as the toss, and they'll get the kill on a Raven. That's 2 kills over here towards top. They grab the outpost in both lanes. That is big for Ninjas in Pajamas, up 5-0. Meanwhile, Gunner invading into the jungle and continuing to farm up, just 125 gold away from finishing off the Diffusal Blade. Blink Dagger is going to come in first here for the Centaur after picking up the Hood. They'll find Cuckoo, and he's got borrowed time, so really not much to worry about unless they get the toss back. So that'll take out the duration of borrowed time, but they don't really have a stun at the moment to follow this up until they use the Stampede. They slow him down, and now they should be able to get this kill, and they will. Tanner gets the kill. They've got the toss out on a Gunner who gets blown up here by K coming over. Duo and Raven make the rotation in, but the avalanche from Biver is enough to get the rest of the team out. They lose the Slark, who bought out on the Diffusal Blade, so not the worst thing in the world. Raven continuing to give chase, but not that bad from Ninjas in Pajamas, who played that as the aggressor. Meanwhile, Gunner coming over to look over for K. Again, they've got Dubu nearby, but they don't have a relocate out. So they have some sustainability, but Blink, oh man, Hoof Stomp comes in. They'll get the kill on a Dubu. Now they'll look over at K. They've got the disarm coming through from the Heaven's Halberd that's been built by the Huskar. But now with the lasso, they've got the control, the life break over to try to get the kill on a PPD. They've got the disarm on 4 of these heroes. They've had the rotation from Raven as well as Cuckoo. Gunner goes into the Shadow Dance, and they just don't get this kill into the Huskar, who's got a second life. You got to remember that. Gunner ends up dead. And it ends up going very poorly, as now some pressure is put under the tier 2 tower bottom, but that's with backdoor protection. Relocate coming in towards bottom, and, well, Universe is already gone, and he's still continuing to cut the creep wave. They look over towards mid. Raven low. They got the kill on a Dubu as well as Raven. They've locked up the Bat Rider of PPD, but Tanner with the double kill, he had the double damage to turn that around. I went onto the admin settings and I couldn't find a setting to stop it. At least not at the moment. Gunner. Hook Stop comes through. Avalanche and the toss. They get the kill on the Dubu as well as Cuckoo. Now Raven's going to be next. 3 heals here for the side of Ninjas in Pajamas. They also take out the Courier with the Mjolnir recipe of Ravens. Ninjas in Pajamas up 6,000 net worth. Things are not going to be easy for this Geek Fam team the later this game goes on. And Gyro actually going away from, I would say, maybe a Satanic. They got the kill under the Huskar, and they're out. Ivor gets the kill there. They stampede away. They have Tanner taking the mid tower. He'll be telekinesis. Are they able to get the kill here? They will. They take him out immediately. They've got the lasso coming in from PPD, but the Aphotic Shield is there to purge it off. Now they're chasing the Bat Rider. They hit the homing missile as well as have the damage in from Raven to get 2 kills there. This is handing an Aegis over to the side of Geek Fam, something that would really help Ninjas in Pajamas seal the deal. Paladin Sword. Lifesteal there for Raven. Now the lasso, the stolen lasso onto the Centaur, and a quick kill there on the Universe. I mean, that is the pickoff that they need. They only have 6 kills. They're down only 4,000 net worth, strictly off farming. Somehow they brought this back. They've got Pounce, Avalanche Toss comes in. Tanner now in a little bit of trouble as the life break comes in with the BKB being popped. He'll look over at the Huskar, but there's the inner fire. Gunner, he's getting pretty low. Goes into the Shadow Dance. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, he's forced to just pounce away. All of a sudden, this could just be the GG push coming in from Geek Fam. Universe might need to buy back. They still have been taking away the Aegis. They get the buyback coming through with the life break coming out on the PPD. They'll get the kill. He's going to be forced to buy back as well. So 2 buybacks used. They've got the blink as well as the hoof stomp coming through. But now can they get the kill into the Huskar? They've got the damage, but now forced to effect. They've got the mech being popped here by Duba. The toss back onto the Raven Gyro, but he still has the Aegis. They don't have the damage to get the kill. They've got the inner fire to disarm Universe as well as Biver. He'll buy back. 3 buybacks used here on Ninjas in Pajamas. Meld Strike comes in. They take it to tier 3. They've broken the high ground. They've got the Avalanche on a couple of these heroes. The borrowed time is going to be popped here by the Abaddon, but life break in once again. Biver, he just bought back. He's dead for the second time. Call down comes in. Universe on the run. He's dead again. Down for 100 seconds. And this is looking like Ninjas in Pajamas just threw the game away. This could be over right here, right now. They still have the Aegis on Raven. 5,000 net worth lead right now for Geek Fam. And it looks like this could just be the end of it. Tanner never hits that level 25. They don't have any help. Gunner goes onto the back lines, but now he goes into the Shadow Dance. He's just trying to get a kill here, but they've got Dubu with the tether as well as the Aphotic Shield to keep him alive. The BKB is going to be popped by Gunner, but he's on the back lines all by himself. Can they at least get the kill on a Raven? They'll pop the Aegis, and now they'll steal themselves the Dark Pack. Gunner, he needs to get out of this one, but the stolen Pounce! Is it going to be enough? No. Might have just actually been a blink in front. Now the Ancient's exposed. Ooh. Now it's exposed. And backing away is Geek Fam. 5 heroes alive. They lost just the Aegis. Buybacks forced on multiple heroes on Ninjas in Pajamas. And Gunner, lasso, comes in, back over. They look over at the Huskar, and now they've got the disarm out onto the Templar Assassin. They're going to look over the BKB being popped. Now they've got the Heaven's Halberd out, and is it going to be enough for Tanner to get away? They've got the Stampede, but the damage is pretty heavy. Oh, boy. BKB now on cooldown. They tried to leave. Well, Ninjas in Pajamas pull them back in. They finally get the kill there on the Zephyr, but Gunner, again, he needs to try and leave. BKB looks over at Dubu. Now the Avalanche coming through. They've got the life break. Gunner. That BKB is going to run out in just a moment. But the hoof stomp comes down on 2 of these heroes. Can they at least get the kill on a Huskar? They've got the inner fire that's going to disarm this Templar Assassin. They've got, the Courier dead. I believe on a Satanic there coming in for the Huskar. Again, PPG trying to find something as the BKB is being popped by Raven. And now, Pounce. They've gotten the leech. They'll get the kill here on a Dubu. And now they'll look for more. Hoof stomp comes in. They look over at Cuckoo. That's going to be a third, but they all have buyback. So it's not exactly the best. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe not exactly what they wanted, but they do get a kill there onto the Huskar, losing PPD. Geek Fam into the pit. This would be their 3rd Roche of the game. They're taking it pretty quickly. Again, they need to find Cuckoo. Cuckoo's going to be the one who purges off that lasso. He's close enough to get an Aphotic Shield. He's inside the pit. PPD showing for a second. Looking for a way in and maybe get themselves the lasso, but they've got the telekinesis coming in from Zephyr, the blinker, as well as the Hoofstomp comes down to Doobie. Do they have the damage to get the kill into the Wisp? They've got the BKB's pop. Aegis is going to be snatched away by Tanner. He's got it. Is that going to be enough now? They look over at Doobie, who's going to pop the mech. They've got a lot of survivability here for the side of Geek Fam. Universe is going to start to run away as the cooldown comes down on the Gunner. He's going to pounce his way away from the side of Geek Fam. They've got themselves the Aegis. Who got the Ag's blessing and everything? It actually took the first life away. He's able to blink away, but Flame Break puts Tanner in a little bit more danger. There's the Meld Strike coming in as well as the inner fire that's going to disarm this Templar Assassin. They've got the lasso. They get the kill. He's going to be gone through 2 lives, but they take away the Aegis. That's a big point here. Okay, back. Gunner trying to get a kill here, but again, disarmed. They've got Biver. Tossing forward Cuckoo, but he's got the borrowed time. They've got the hoof stomp, but is it going to be enough to really do anything? Biver ends up dead. He's going to be gone for 70 seconds, and now, yeah, you're going to immediately regret your decision because the buyback's not going to be available for this Tiny. Now they've got the homie missile coming through on a Gunner, but his BKB is going to be popped. They go for the pounce forward. They look over at the Huskar, who's going to life break back towards the TA, but is it enough damage? Can they get the kill? He's starting to recover here with the Satanic, and it just doesn't look like it's going to be enough. They've got themselves the pounce. It's going to be a buyback coming in from Gunner. They're going to go after the Ancient, and now Gunner's going to have to go back into this with the BKB down, and it looks like they're just going to lose the game. But Glyph comes in. Is it going to be enough to hold them out for now? They look forward. Gunner pounces away, but now he's going to get back into this because the Ancient's exposed, and now blink forward as well as the lasso. Can they get the kill onto this gyrocopter? BKB's going to be popped. They've also got Dubu tether up to him. Tanner goes down. He's going to be done without buyback, and GG's going to be called here by Ninjas in Pajamas. They throw away the game. The Ancient's taken down by Geek Fam, and they take game 1. Ninjas in pajamas throw that game away, it seemed.
I think Shadowfiend is
It's
overall.
just, oh, they have a Night Stalker. Good lord. I don't know, man. SF has to go absolutely ham.
SCA Night
game.
Stalker.
Whenever I play against him in pubs, I do try to ban the Morphling because it is quite scary to play against.
After his time on Ginebrews, he told me, I don't care deaths.
No cares death.
No cares deaths, but, you know, he's a carry player now, so he might have to carry about some deaths, but he does care about kills. And Gunnar picks up the first blood against Zephyr.
As well as the base movement speed loss when you have the tree, pretty much all targeting core Tiny. So at this point, Tiny's pretty much delegated to being an annoying toss target. Yeah, they did nerf the toss range, but I just don't think it's enough to make this not good.
Go in trouble. Level 3 disruption is going to save him from the immediate toss. Can Biver still get it though? Oh, okay, they could just waveform over.
Nice play.
Pretty easily execute the Night Stalker.
And if you overstep just once, they're going to turn the fight on you with one crucial save. A Razor, Tree, very counter-initiation heavy type heroes. Universe getting dove in the top lane, applying a lot of pressure with this catapult. And he does not have a TP this time around. So he's just going to get ran at. That does not draw tower aggro when Razor is attacking you through that static link. And forcing out a large reaction. Will they be able to bring him down, though? The creep wave did just die. Gets tossed back into his disruptor. And a bit of an overextension. That's a level 4 Omni Line, level 6 Razor. So that's a pretty crucial swing. What's even more important, you said they have no objective taking on the side of Geek Fam. When you have no heroes that naturally kill towers, catapults are the only game mechanic that actually gives you a way to kill towers. Going on to Zephyr here, he does disrupt the Morphling, which means he's vulnerable to the Glimpse if PPD wants to have it, but he just saves it and allows the Morphling to get the last hit. Only 151 gold. Toss is on cooldown for another 4 seconds. They're chasing after Carl. Will he have disrupt in time? No, he actually chooses to banish the Shadow Fiend, and he's going to be super low. Oh, he's just dead coming out of that.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Great read by Carl, and Cuckoo making the rotation. Sadly, with no boots, is not able to catch Biver so easily.
Regen Rune bottom as well if OD sees it. Super value. Oh, PPD's trying to deny it. He knows how important it is.
He can't get there fast enough, though.
Oh, my God. That's disastrous. OD was down to like 100 health, and now he's just back up to full, not missing a beat.
Oh, top lane, Raven. They're able to get the kill on Universes. Once again, they try and put that pressure on that Omni Knight when he's left solo.
Eventually, with these heroes like Tiny and Disruptor, if you fall behind, your only strength is when you're chasing after them, and they're not going to be getting chased after on the side of Geek Fam. They're going to be running at you, looking to punish Cuckoo again. No ultimate yet to get out. Biver giving him the good old reach around. Misses the avalanche, though. And that might be enough. That might be the damage they needed to get this kill. Nice glimpse onto Razor.
Ooh, they do manage to get it.
God.
Oh, God! He was full agility!
No!
Oh, what a disaster. An easy double kill for Carl, and he's probably going to get the triple here, as I'm not sure if Biver can really juke him out here in the trees. We'll see. He's going to have to find his way around Carl, thinking he already looped back, but now he runs back into Biver. Biver now does the loop-de-loop, but Carl, he was reading that the entire time. He knew Biver was going to head back that way eventually, and he catches him for the 3rd kill. It's a huge rotation from this OD.
And at this point, now that NiP's behind, I don't even know if outnumbering them is good enough. You almost need to bring 5 against 2 heroes in order to reliably kill them. And the amount of counter initiation saves, sustainability that this Geek Fam lineup has, I'm just concerned for them moving forward. They do get the toss.
Oh, that is a
Astro
beautiful
already used
toss.
on the mid wave.
Carl is very definitely gets the kill on Tanner first.
God.
An unstoppable streak since he picked up the kill on Tanner.
You're getting a lot of pressure, but he's already got level 2 living armor. Probably going to start maxing that out based on the pace of the game. And Geek Fam reacting while meanwhile farming bottom and mid. So even though they are smoked reacting to this, by no means is this a heavy commitment.
Biver slowed down. They're going to make sure he can't get close enough to toss Raven at any point. Now Raven, with all that stolen damage, turns it back onto Gunnar. Now Overgrowth immediately taken off by Universe. Good control, but there's the silence coming out from Cuckoo. Gunnar kind of forced into an awkward position as he is actually stealing damage away from the Razor now, but Gunnar needs to be able to get away from Carl, who's just laying shot after shot. And that does so much damage, even though it's a level 1 orb against that poor old Morphling, man. Double damage for Cuckoo. They still have 2 minutes left of nighttime. And
at what point is this Morphling strong though, right?
Yeah,
the Manta
I know,
isn't
right?
good against the Night Stalker silence. It's good against the Trio, but that's about it. Tiny is going to do a bit of a gank tank, it appears, but it actually looks like NiP is trying to take a fight here.
Okay, double imprisonments.
Eternity and banishment.
That is something that I really hate about pickoffs against this Aghanims OD. Just feels like you can't teamfight into it at that point.
Yeah.
Because he's now gotten so much mana. Gunner turning into a Razor, stealing the damage from Raven, as Raven steals the damage right back. And Universe taking a lot of damage as he was left behind. Quickly popped by Carl, who says, might as well use that Atlantis Eclipse, because we're not really getting great opportunities for big team fights anyway. So what do you think of the build, by the way? I've heard some people think this is kind of weird. Roya, of course, a known OD spammer. He wasn't sure about the Aghs Aether Lens.
Does he have the Aether Lens queued up?
Yeah, he's already
got it. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, no, I mean, you're pretty much playing 100% around your Astral, right?
Yeah.
So you're just accruing all of these stacks or whatever you want to call them on your ultimate. You are going to get tossed.
Viper's going to get a toss over onto the creep wave instead, and now he's going to find himself in prison. They go for the overgrowth, trying to catch some heroes, but it looks like Viper's going to be the only one caught as Tanner just goes for the BKB teleport out. Universe, no. Oh, there's the improvement.
That's that Aether Lens.
That Aether Lens, such a long range. That's going to be a third kill off of that fight for Geek Fam. And I mean, we can see it right there. It's so hard for Ninjas of Pajamas. They go for this 5-man.
They made his Astral much more the focus of the kit by giving it charges on the ult.
Yeah,
so
and this iteration of OD has gotten his ultimate nerfed so much that it's not like the one-shot tool that it really was for a lot of the game. The blink forward onto Tanner, forcing him to use his BKB here, and he doesn't have a TP out, so he's just going to be purged and brought down pretty easily. Raven's going to look for more kills, slowing down Peter. PPD, a toss, a little bit of block there from Biver. He's going to make sure that Peter doesn't immediately die, but he's going to chase down by Cuckoo. Once again, comes in clutch with that Blink Dagger. Imprisonment.
He's going to be silenced.
He's going to silence when he comes back. Do they have the damage to be able to blow him up real quickly? Looks like he got off the Strength more still, but that is too much damage from the OD. Universe caught inside the base as well, and Geek Fam asserting full dominance over Ninjas of Pajamas. Looking to close this series out 2-0 as they just full 5-man into the towers.
Either way, 13K net worth lead for Geek Fam, 4 down on the side of NiP. It's felt rather hopeless since that 4 to 5K net worth lead that Geek Fam acquired at 10 minutes, into the game. But an OD, I think he's the type of hero where if he's just not dying, it seems so simple, right? But if he's not dying, he is the be-all, end-all. He's going to eventually kill you.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to Astral you enough. Like right now, one Astral goes off.
Okay, Ninjas of Pajamas. One last desperate hold by them as Gunner trying to steal some damage away from Carl. Carl eventually breaks it, waveform forward, but Gunner now kind of stuck in the trees and not able to do a whole lot as BKB now wears out. Oh, Jesus, he's gone.
There you go.
Carl
didn't kill the OD.
Drops the hammer on him. The BKB wore out, and as you said, it was just inevitable that OD is going to kill you now. Tanner, he's going to try and hold out a little bit longer. The imprisonment goes down on him with a buyback coming out from Peter, but Peter, can he stop any of this damage? Well, Static Storm actually does, and Tanner's going to be able to get off his ultimate at least, but is anybody gonna die from Geek Fam? Peter just running out there trying to get a glimpse back on Carl. That doesn't do anything because Geek Fam are still the 5-man unit and Ninja of Pajamas are broken and sitting inside their fountain.
So many defensive items. You just have damage issues. Last game, this is really a repeat of last game, except NiP's behind this entire game rather than being ahead past the 15-minute mark.
Geek Fam is very slow at doing this, Roshan. But can they still get there in time? They're being delayed a little bit by running into some illusions from the Razor. They're up on the high ground just now, but Dubu as well as Cuckoo positioned to be able to break some smokes. Cuckoo immediately popping his ultimate to be able to get vision and ensuring Geek Fam that they will indeed get that Roshan completely unimpeded. Now Cuckoo, as the Roshan's finished up, he's going to try and jump forward, gets glimpsed backwards. They are going to be able to finish off Zephyr, but now the cores of Geek Fam are here. The BKB is wearing low already on Gunner. Tanner, in fact, has his damage being sucked away, and is not going to be able to complete that TP out. Gunner similarly in trouble here as he gets imprisoned, kind of toyed with. Peter's going to try and go for a Static Storm to allow Gunner to get out of here, but Cuckoo with his BKB was able to keep the silence up and on top of the carry of Ninjas of Pajamas. The captain will fall last here in this team fight as Ninjas of Pajamas just running out of steam. Biver trying to go for cutting some creep waves and stuff, but the bottom lane's already pushing in, so Geek Fam, they don't have to worry about all that.
The BM is real coming out from Geek Fam. To be fair, they're not tapping out on the side of NiP. Buyback onto Tiny. Can he make something happen? Silence from the Night Stalker. It is only daytime, but man, they have some serious damage issues. They have base issues. They have a lot of issues.
Gunner coming out as a Razor, 4 staffed away by Carl. They, again, just kind of poke at him. Ninjas in Pajamas, very susceptible to all this long-range poke that comes out from Geek fam. They have to like overcommit at times just to be able to take an engagement. And you can see some of these heroes are just not easy to kill, as once again disruptions and imprisonments both being used to be able to save 2 boost life here. Fiverr running forward, gets 3 shot by Carl. Gunner, he's going to be ignoring that BKB Morphling and moving forward inside the base to finish off Peter Pandan and possibly Tanner, as Tanner gets slightly body blocked by Universe, but it doesn't matter. He was going to die anyway. Now the Gunner no longer has his BKB. Geek fam can just sit outside of their fountain and force Ninja Pajamas into a very demoralizing GG.
Oh,
missed out on the final kill.
Could have really padded the stats there. I think it was just Geek fam had control of that game the entire way. They knew exactly what they had to do. I thought their draft was really good. That OD pick against Omni Morphling. Everything going Geek fans' way that game.